It has come that time again for my second Gina Curl. It has been about 10 or 11 months since my last Gina Curl, which is, I hate that, because I wanted to get it at 5 months. But then I started filming, and then my hair was in braids and all of that while I was filming. I was filming away for 4 months, and we just could not work it out for me to come back and get it, which was cool because my hair was braided up a lot anyway, and I would have hated to get a Gina Curl and then braid it back up. So now I meant to make updates too, but again, with the braids and coming in and out of them, it just did not work out. So now here I am giving you an update with my second Gina Curl. Finally. So let's go. All right, guys, so here are my before pictures. Ouch. My hair was very undone. I had just taken it out from under the wig, so just don't judge it. But as you can see right here, even it's afro, and then Gina cried so much new growth. But how cute is this little sign? Hello, Lauren. Now here's where the process begins. They put that stuff on it, on my new growth, and I had so much new growth. They said I had about like 5 inches of new growth, and I was so proud of my hair for just growing. But I just did not imagine that I had so much length. I was like, what? Look at all that new growth, that length. I was so excited, especially when you see the before. It was so short. I was wearing a little curly fro, which I was about to do again, but I was clearly shocked. Look at all this new growth. It was so exciting. My ends truly needed to be trimmed, but I was still proud. So after this straightening process was all done, then it was time to roll. Now this time around, I wanted smaller rods because I wanted it to blend better as it was growing out. And though I loved my curls the first time and I knew I wouldn't see the same length, I just wanted to have longevity in this hairstyle because that's the point. I want this hairstyle to last for a long time. Someone also goes and picks you up food, which is amazing. Now, after waiting for hours, this is the part that I hate the most. I think it's called neutralizing, and it is just the absolute worst because it's freezing. And I made such a fuss about it because I hate being cold. Ice cold water, we love to see. We love it. I love this for us. Oh, it feels terrible. After I survived that harsh coldness, it was time to take out my curls and see how they looked. And this is how they looked. I was so happy with them. They were super tight, which is exactly what I wanted. And they were just cute ringlets. And then after that, my favorite part, because it's warm, you get your hair washed again. I just love having my hair washed, so I loved this whole part right here. So after all was washed and curled, it was time to style. And I was so happy to just see that my hair had length but could shrink up. I was just so satisfied. So here's it wet. You see I still have length. And then when it dries, it shrinks back up, which is exactly what I wanted it to do. So this is my second Gina Curl. Now, as you can see, I went with tighter curls. I wanted smaller rods so that when it grows out, it's not as... That grow out game, it's awful. But here we are. Here it is. As you can see, it's moving with me. And this is it dry. It was wet this morning, but I wanted you guys to see just fully dry. This is also before I do the wash. Now, once I do the wash, the curls get different. I'll just take you on the journey. So here's me the second day, and it's a mess. It's dry and a mess. So I'm going to start spraying it with water. I can't comb it or do anything to it yet. I have to give it 3 days before I wash it, but I can at least wet it so that it just goes back into place. So this is me starting to wet. I got a towel because I got smart. As you see, I hate to be cold, and I got cold from that water, but I fixed it. And now you can kind of see the shape starting to come back a little bit the more that I spray water into it. And that's really all that I can do at this point because you can't put it up or anything. But I really didn't mind because with the water, it started coming back to life. Also, off camera, I sprayed some conditioner and stuff in it so that it would just get softer and stay. I know a lot of people like to put gel in their hair, but I don't know, I feel like that makes it so stiff. So I just like to douse it in conditioner so that it's still fluffy and still moving with me. So here's the final. Of course, I can't finger comb it or anything yet, but here it is, just fresh. And I really loved this. It's not puffed up or anything yet. It's just wet and it smelled amazing. So yeah. So here's after I was able to wash it and just wear it. I've been wearing it for a while now. And I love to wear it with bucket hats with this wet look. This is one of my favorites. But then also I just like to put it in conditioner and wear it kind of like a curly bob. So that's this. And then lately I've been loving wearing it puffed out and in a big fro. So this is me, especially as it grows out with my new growth, the fro just really hides it great and it's blending exactly how I hoped it would. And I'm just really happy with it. The movement, the health of the hair, it's so easy to take care of. And I'm just so happy. I cannot wait for my third Gina Curl.